G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Zero to Hero video, this time episode 2. So as we just recapped what happened in the last episode, we found Cutlass Black, flew over to one of the mining stations and 30k'd. Thank you very much, Chris Roberts. So in today's episode, we're going to go over the grind, back to it. So it's going to be a whole heap of searching for medical gowns, searching for anything I can find, chucking it in my inventory, selling it. We're trying to get up to that magical 2,500 Alpha UEC mark so that we can go ahead and rent that RSI Aurora in order to continue on and do some better missions, do something other than harvesting these bloody gowns. If I ever see another King medical gown, it will be too bloody soon, let me tell you that for free. So this is just a montage. This took me, God, I want to say 3 or 4 hours of constantly traveling between Maria Pure of Heart, back to the Tamnian Suns, back to Maria Pure of Heart, to go out to the spaceport, back into Maria Pure of Heart, over and over and over again. The other thing I did is I went out in the Grey Cat again to see what I could see. However, it was night time, and it's really hard to navigate Hurston at night. I drove around for like, I want to say an hour, hour and a half, and found absolutely nothing. I know there are outposts not far from Hurston. I didn't find it though, so that was kind of annoying. So after that little adventure, I came back here to Lawville, and kept on collecting more gowns. So at the end of this little selling session, we'll have about 800 UEC, which isn't a bad little gain from 300 to 800. It's decent enough. A couple of things I did find out while I was in the process of doing this. Hemostat pens, the empty ones, worth 50 UEC. Well worth grabbing if you can see them. Seeing them is the issue. They're quite small, easy to pass over, and I'm sure I passed over a few of them in my time doing this. Yeah, this little montage of me collecting gowns. I found that plushie. I couldn't sell it. I'm not sure where it was that I should be selling it.
Welcome.
And as promised, here are the free fly ships, all still in deliver. I have not touched one of them yet. I was tempted, don't worry. I was very tempted to grab that Cutlass Black out. I didn't, thankfully. This was after my little escapade in the Grey Cat. I ended up killing myself by crashing, which kind of sucked. But as a bonus, we found some
Dynamics of a Mindful Life. Maria Hurston recognized
noob suits, which is good.
vital equipment that is
Just
often
gonna run around and
very
collect some more
last repaired.
medical gowns until we get to that magical 2,500 Alpha UEC mark, and we can finally go ahead, hire a ship, and
In her book,
get off of
Dynamics
Hurst.
a Mindful Life, Maria Hurston encouraged all people.
Another gown, and another gown.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, I got sick of collecting gowns. I think I must have picked up and sold. God, I don't want to know. I've lost count. You can probably go back, watch the first video and this one, count them all. Hey, let me know in the comments. I reckon that's a lot. I reckon probably in excess of 100 gowns. As you can see, we now have enough money finally. So we're going to head to the port. And here we are at the Vantage Rental. 2,482 for a Aurora ES. I did briefly consider maybe hiring something else, but I think this was my best bet, so I'm going to click that rent ship button. And for the next 24 hours, she's ours.
Welcome. to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There it is. Get that delivered. Get it onto one of the landing pads. And we'll get up and over there. And have a look at our first ship. Which for 2 episodes isn't too bad.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Certainly not
following
complaining. And this should open us up to a hell of a lot gameplay loops. Stuff like cargo box delivering. I'll avoid doing any bounty hunting or mercenary work until I've actually got some gear to do that with. The starter pistol's not good enough to be doing any of the mercenary work. And I don't have the money to pay for repairs should we get into any bounty hunting. Also don't think the ES is very well suited for that role. You've got other Auroras that are better for it. The LN, which comes with 4, say, size 1 laser repeaters and a bunch more missile hardpoints. But this is it. The Aurora for the next 24 hours. So I think we'll start with a box mission. That makes the most sense. The one downside of the Aurora is it doesn't have a lot of internal, well, it doesn't have any internal cargo space. All the cargo space is up under there. For your 1 SCU boxes, you can fit small containers in this area here, which is what I plan to do. A little bed there, in case you want to have a nap. Apparently this is a Pathfinder ship. Doesn't seem like one to me, but CIG will call it what CIG will call it, right? It does feel good to actually be in a ship for once. Been a long time waiting. There we go. 293 Alpha UEC left. So if we stuff this up, we are in a world of hurt, and we're back to collecting more gowns. Yeah, we'll grab this as a starter mission. Sticking to the Hurston system. Looks like we need to go to Magda and Aberdeen. Shouldn't be too hard. 3,000 Alpha UEC, that'll cover the cost of hiring this ship. So we'll be in just from that one mission. And on our way to making that million Alpha UEC and owning a Cutlass Black. I hope. Barring any weird unforeseen circumstances. Alright, so here we are at Magda, landing at the outpost here. Seems pretty empty. While we're here, knowing outposts, they tend to have a bit of loot lying around. So we'll go to most of the buildings and see what we can find.
Engines off.
There you go, you can see the bed, slightly better detail. Make sure I have my helmet on. Would hate to step out and die suddenly. That would be it. Go into the first building. Cycle through that airlock. Can't find anything. Oh, nice little red loot box over there. Can't get into that one. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. I'm not sure what the bug is exactly, but it's very frustrating when it happens. Got a flight suit, couple of helmets. Nothing really amazing. There's our package. Go put this back in the ship. Have a hunt around and see what else we can find to loot. I have to get a bit reckless here. I do know sometimes, especially in high wind situations, coming out of buildings like that can jump. Wind will catch you, blow you, and kill you. Why I can't get up this ladder? That's jump up. There we go. We're in. put the package down. Don't forget to close the door behind you. I don't think there's anyone around here to steal my ship, but again, that would be super frustrating were that to happen. Getting all this way just to lose my ship to some random who decides they want to take an Aurora for a joyride. Just check some loot boxes, see what's in here. Usually these have things like, yeah, there we go. A few bits of food and water. In fact, let's just take it all. It's the easiest way to do it. And also, you know, I can sell that stuff later on. The red loot box. Yeah. Red flight suit, some bits of armor and a helmet. Take all of that. Another little loot box. Some more food and water. Another loot box. One actually had quite a bit of stuff in it, this building, which is good. Just chucking your helmet on, why not? Alright, there weren't that many buildings here, so this is the last one to have a quick look at. Yeah, there's a loot box. Again, I might as well just grab everything. You never know when you're going to need to sell this stuff to make some money back. Profit is profit. It's all money, all on our way to that million Alpha UEC mark. Could look like a tractor beam attachment there. Go. Another tractor beam attachment. Alright, back out to the ship. Get out of here, out to Aberdeen. Here we are in Aberdeen. My biggest issue here is going to be that Aberdeen is a very, very, very hot planet. My survivability won't be great. So rather than landing on the pad, I think what I'll do is use the size of the Aurora to my advantage, park up as close as is possible to the target building, pick up the package and dump it in there. We won't stick around and search buildings here. I don't want to risk dying for the sake of a little bit of extra loot. And get as close as we can.
Engines are off.
Jump out of the pilot seat, grab a hold of that package. Make a run for it into the building. As you can see, the temperature spikes very, very quickly. And even in this short amount of time, my hydration dropped very fast. There you go, this is what you do with a box. You generally bring it to these Covalax machines here, pop the box in, it'll scan it, send it off to its destination. Some of these box missions you will end up just popping it on a shelf somewhere. I've had one or two like that. There we go. Pretty easy payday, really. 3 grand. Done and dusted. Here we go, 3,293, so we are on our way. Yeah, nice and safe. I think we'll call it a night at this point. What I will do is I'll head up to Everest Harbour. Sorry, I forgot the name for a second there. Everest Harbour, in the orbit of Hurston. We'll sell what we can sell, the loot that we picked up. It seems like it might be worth it. And then we'll call it a night, I think. It's a pretty successful night, really. We got our first ship, got our first little contract mission. Got a decent little profit out of that. And yeah, it's pretty good. So I'll just head to the medical center, I think. This is the easy hub. Head to the medical center, just store my imprint here, and call that done. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining me for episode 2. No catastrophes in this one, thank God. Hope you like what you've seen. If you do, leave the video a like, chuck in a comment, maybe even subscribe. All those things do help my channel to grow. And I will see you in episode 3 for more adventures. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.